I didn't have such an organized marking system back then. But there are many, many pages in this book that are notated. And what it does is it goes through and it shows the various Anglo-American establishment elements that starts with the roots at the peace conference in 1919 at Versailles, where John Foster Dulles and Allen Dulles were the American representatives. And they had a long lineage in their family. So if I were to take you over to the history blueprint, we go to the Dulles family. You can see that it's like a multi-generational thing. Duller, and Dulles. That's how I find it. All right. Not Dulles Airport, Dulles family. Here we go. They're part of the Eastern establishment, American families, power structure, British conquest to recolonize America. They've been participating in it. And their uncle, I think, was Robert Lansing, Secretary of State. So in the 1800s, they got family members in the State Department. John Foster Dulles then running State Department in the 1950s and inserting through the State Department into the new CIA, an inner circle that was loyal to the British Crown and the Empire's agenda. These are substantial elements in history that are not yet recognized. Why are these two young Dulles brothers at the Paris Peace Conference? How did they then, from there, leapfrog into Sullivan and Cromwell, which helped to fund the Nazis? Right? They were like the legal proxy for Prescott, Sheldon Bush, and a whole bunch of other people. Lord Halifax, King Edward. There's a whole bunch of people. Helmar Schacht, creator. Well, he was Hitler's banker. He worked with Montague Norman to create the Bank for International Settlements. Then they also, these people, same group, created like the World Bank and IMF and all these other good things that are part of the New World Order's infrastructure. So they're building infrastructure for projects, whether it's the communists in Soviet Russia or the communists in China or the New World Order, agenda of cybernetics. So there's a lot of interesting history and, Allen Dulles, I think, is more interesting than some, nepotism family multi-generations later who inherited money that was helped to be preserved by Allen Dulles. Right? So credit where credit is due. Or maybe that was is that a Rothschild saying? I'm not sure. When there's blood in the streets, I buy. That's a claimed Rothschild quote. Who claims it? Forbes. I didn't find a reference for it, though. So they might be in need of some admonishment, as they say. Those things happen.